I'm a composer, so I just make music. I have been mainly interested in real synthesis, and since the better quality and more complex was only achievable through non-real time, that's what I have been using until just very recently, where things seem to be possible also in real time. I collaborated in a European project, or a research project, which was to create audio augmented, immersive virtual environments. That meant mainly stressing the part on the audio rather than on the visual. And so the project aimed at creating some environment, software and hardware environment, to be able to control with much refinement the audio part. And there were many institutions involved in that, well, several. GMD from Germany, Vienna AKG, and the University of Vienna. There was IRCAM, and there was a museum involved too, the Kunstmuseum Bonn, because part of this research has some pedagogical interest for the museums. Well, actually what it was created is it's a tracked area. The tracking system was developed by the University of Vienna, and the subjects, the listeners as we call them, wear headphones and are constantly tracked as to their position and what they are looking at. Also elevation could be tracked. And there's a software partly done by IRCAM that refers mainly to the rendering of the binaural, so the sounds in space, and a software which is where I collaborated mainly, which was the design to control how music or sound in general could be related to these parameters of the position and the person and the direction of a regard. And this was working, so there is it works in real time, the synthesis, but it's controlled from another machine which has all the parameters of position and so, and eventually, which is normally the case, some kind of, if not score, let's call it a script. Monster is a piece, 4 channels. It's the material comes from the voices. I recorded 11 phonemes from 2 voices, and then I transformed them in order to obtain 5 different qualities. It's an stochastic process, so it's an algorithmic piece which describes a stochastic process from one state to another, but it's articulated so that it doesn't flow in one simple flow, but it has to go through certain constraints which describe how to form the piece. Triptycho is a piece for clarinet and stereo, tape, well now CD, and it's a very light piece, full of colors and relationships between the instrument and the tape. In a way that so the tape is done so that the musician can flow without being feeling tightened by a time. So he just has to follow the score. The score indicates with more or less some graphic design how the tape flows, and he has some freedom to move in.